Hello and welcome to Candlepins for Cancer, live from Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts, raising money for bowlers and their families in the fight against the costs of this terrible disease. Donate or take part by going to candlepinsforcancer.com as you see it on your screen. Introducing the stars of our second ladies ladder match. Our previous winner, with a qualifying score of 529, Brittany Underwood, and our number 3 seed, with a qualifying score of 549, Glennis McKinley. And now your host, Paul Grant.
Watching the WON Sports Television Network, Brittany Underwood, you won the first match, a good one against Chyrel Kneeland.
Yeah, felt great.
You had a strike, spare 6 to start. You both threw a good ball all match.
I'm going to keep throwing a good ball. I'm excited to bowl Glennis.
All right, good luck. Glennis, the third seed, always in the running, 549 qualifying score. One-time world record holder, 202, broken twice since then. It's good for the sport, though, isn't it?
That's great. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't mine that was broken this time. I got over it a while ago. But, yeah, it's awesome.
You have your daughter Amanda here. We're trying to get Amanda to bowl. Is there any hope for Amanda to bowl?
None at all.
No. That's my pet. I'm going to work on her, okay? We're going to break her, okay?
I would love that.
Right.
I would love that.
All right. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Back to Greg.
Thanks so much, Paul. To those of you new to Candlepin Bowling, a very special welcome to you. Plays the same as big ball bowling and, any form of 10-pin bowling, except that you get 3 balls per frame rather than 2. And in Candlepin alone, any pins on the plate stay on the plate and can be used as live wood when they're knocked over, that is. Brittany Underwood will begin, our number 5 seed and previous winner. We'll start it off on lane 15.
The runner for this match receives $250 plus any bonus money, 3 consecutive marks in a row, combination of spares and strikes, $25. Each subsequent mark in the same string, $25 added on. $200 for a triple strike plus the $25 bonus money. Perfect game, 10 spares and strikes, $100. A 400 series, the 3 strings be $100 also. At the end of the match, the $100 strike challenge with Chyrel Kneeland with half a shoe on, you could say. Almost got it with a 9 drop. Brittany starts off the first of 3 strings with a 7.
Better than Jeremy Seaholm, who fouled with his shoe cover on. Hey, he's a men's international champion. I can razz him for that.
Yeah, he was terrific. 172 in that world final. He was awesome. It's unbelievable.
And just to get talking about the men out of the way, Danny Harris, anchor of that team, had a great night last night here at Central Park Lanes with a 189.
He said it's a tough house.
Check out that coverage here on Candlepin Bowling Network of the Friday Night Pro League.
Underwood, 4-7 left. 3-6-10 on the right. Second box, first string on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Television Network. Thank you, Jonathan Rios from WON. It's across the country, over 30 television markets, including Hawaii. Aloha. We'll talk about the charity in just a moment. Underwood picks off 1 for an 8. Slow start this time, 15 through 2 in the first of 3. Winner of this match takes on number 2 seed Amy Dube, who's been terrific the last 2 years, in the ladder again. 568 qualifying score. Brittany had a 529. Another 3-2 split. Unbelievable. It happens. Got to work it out.
Had a lot of tough splits in that last string there against Chyrel Kneeland. Prevailed anyway to win.
5 splits. She won 2 of the 3 strings. And a banana split. Where's Casey McCool? Lakeside Lanes. He's always hungry. Grrr. Always growling. Everyone loves Casey McCool. I like the banana split nickname. Beats a pinochle. Tastes better, too. 8-23 through 3 in the first of 3.
But I'm a card game connoisseur. Where's my representation?
You got Keith Beaupre in the house of Tsunami here watching on hand. New England Knockout semifinals on Monday, December 16th with John Plant. Yeah, Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, 8 o'clock at Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. What a job they've done there.
Beautiful house.
1470 for Underwood. Newly renovated Harvard Lanes, 204 Air Road in Harvard, Mass. Off Route 2. That looks good. Oh, wow. Just fizzled out, 4 in the 7.
Hosted the finals of the rapidly expanding Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, which Brittany Underwood is wearing a shirt from. Streaming a myriad of matches on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Facebook page.
And coming back for the 10, maybe means yes, maybe means no.
Seriously, 4-pin? What a troll.
Wow. A 9. 32 through 4. Not the start she wanted. And the veteran bowler, Glennis McKinley, up next.
Yeah, 9s and 10s are what you were after on that third ball, so Underwood's climbing the ladder as she tries to climb the ladder.
Underwood going right. A lemon drop, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. 6-pin on the right, 4-pin left, $1. helping 12 families, 5 and a spare strike.
Today, of all days, we're definitely going to bring up every lemon drop. Sorry, Charlie.
So as she gets to now half whist to left, ouch, 2. That's a youch, a yikes and an ouch. Y-O-U-C-H, youch.
Makes that third ball all the more important.
I can't put the other word used the last match is in the dictionary, not youch. Nice out. That's a pro 9. Beautiful out. 41 half.
Yeah, I mentioned Oxford picked brain rot. Apparently demure, like a very demure, very mindful. Speaking of TikTok trends, I was going to promote Underwood's TikTok channel. I did it in my head, but there you go. We are here for Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity founded by Al Johnson. Just direct financial relief to bowlers and their families going through the terrible disease and the costs associated with it. As terrible spread eagle there as well, but every little bit helps, and we've heard it, and it's been great with all $68,000 given out to families by the bowlers, and it's a pleasure to be able to do this work and also be able to promote the sport.
And you laugh, 12 families help just in that little lemon drop pool. $1 here, $5 here, $10 here. Some put 20, one put 50 at one time for lemon drop.
Yeah.
Fun way to help a great cause. I do take past due, future, and present lemon drop money, by the way. Do it via Venmo and soon to be PayPal. At the website you can see on the screen, candlepins4cancer.com. Also sign up for upcoming roll-outs at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. In January. Open scratch, man or woman.
A knowing round of applause there, and McKinley worked out that 9 there. That was pretty well done, all told.
And she gets a lemon drop. That's $2 raised. 1 and 1. Even Steven gets a giggle out of that one. So when I get their envelope, I'm going to take $1 out of their prize money. Yeah, Chyrel said, I didn't get you any of it. Well,
it's also funny. It's like the rate card keeps expanding. Yeah, $5 on a mark, $10 on a double mark, $20 if Paul Grant wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. With his hair messed up by the headset or something. Then he just comes after me for it.
That Riverwalk roll-off last year, it was raining. My hair was sticking up like Don King, and I didn't even know there's no mirror in the bathroom. It was like, oh, what a shot. What a spare. Wow.
It's a 10, I'm afraid.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
It's about 10. Sorry, I get ahead of it. It's behind there.
Yeah.
About 10. Scene 1, take 2, action roll. Wow, 10. 19 through 2. Yeah, my hair was sticking up, and it's like, looked like Boris Karloff.
Come on, the cockatiel look is in. It's perfect. Great pinning by McKinley to start off here.
That could have been Dark Shadows that day. Barnabas Collins, the vampire. What a great show that was in the 60s and 70s. Used to run home from school to watch that one. ABC had to push it back half an hour. People who couldn't get there home time to watch it. Now she has a Brittany Underwood 3-2 split. Trying to send it over, just missed right. 3 right, 4-7 left here on the first of 3 strings. No marks yet for either bowler.
McKinley made the last, and actually this is her 3rd ladies ladder, in fact, as well. She appeared at Big 20 and a year later appeared at Riverwalk.
8:27 through 3 up against a 41 half from Brittany Underwood. Slow start.
The channel wood rattled, but that was fair, right?
Yeah.
Our scoring is not official in any event, even though we run a pretty official operation around here, but that's a Bev D'Amico actually keeping score there. AJ Stockton did it dutifully in the last one.
Glennis 5 and it's 7. 10 falls down, but Wood too deep to use pretty much.
Not getting a lot to look at here. 3 headpin hits, 3 splits.
How many ladies can say they have a 200 game in Candlepin bowling? She has a 202 high single, a former world record, high triple 477. She tapped the wood, nothing there.
Yeah.
High 5 747.
Glennis Hickey McKinley, her full name. Hyphenated.
Takes a 9, 36 through 4. Needs a 6 box to take the lead halfway through the first.
Yep, that's significant. That's all pinning there, so that's the importance of the third ball. Sure, it brings the pace of the game down to a very deliberate, hard-working, blue-collar thing. These 10s matter.
It's a nice ball on the crossover. Another 5-7. Unbelievable.
Crossovers leave queen pins.
Better wood this time in a sense, I guess. Not saying much, but it's better than no wood.
Yeah, it leaves a bit of a barn door, I suppose. If the wood slices into the right tip. Broadens the target.
Great effort. Slides the queen. Here goes the 7.
It's going to push.
It falls down.
See ya.
To lay a game spare, throw the flag. How about that one?
Because it went into the channel, and the forces of gravity and the kinetic equation. So I'm going to sound like Bob Lee a second here, but Paul, you have to consider, the angular velocity of the pin, and it goes in there, and it'll do a slow-mo, and we'll break this down, and well, for more obnoxiously nerdy shorts, check us out on Candlepin Bowling Network. Nico Puhar, obviously, a little better about being able to relate to y'all the thousands of views we've gotten on the shorts there between YouTube and Facebook.
We'll not be part of that scientific stuff. Glennis 46-41 plus the ball. Second half, first string. Central Park Lanes, East Boston match. Brittany again splitting.
I value the intelligence, even if I can't always keep up with it.
Same spot. She had a pair of 108s to start last match. 97 or 98 final. Was it 98 last string? 97?
Last string.
Oh, good try. Right by the 7.
I had that score sheet a moment ago, I promise you. It's only a... There it is. That was a 9, I believe.
Trying to get back on track. Too far left. 6-1 split. 50-6. Looking for a first mark of the match.
Yep, that's it. And it was a 97 last string, as it happens.
That's right, 97. That's right. Over average. Now 1 of the 7.
Yeah, those pins still working there. Temptation to go to the left because the 7-pin looks safer.
Got behind for an 8.
I think that was the intention.
58-7. First of 3 strings. Total pinfall, all that matters. If we tie after 3, a 2-box roll-off until someone wins. The winner takes on number 2 seed Amy Dube here in the house. Amanda Carroll just arrived, number 1 seed.
Oh.
Parallel time plus 10. Talk about dark shadows. Parallel time. Great place to be when you want to get away, having a bad week, a bad life, a bad year. Step in the world of parallel time.
Yeah, Brittany's straight up having a bad time as the ball deflected away and didn't even drive through the 5.
Try to tip that wood on the right, just missed.
Would have rather had the 5-pin now. Now 8 looks like the maximum in this frame.
The 5th seed already won the 4th seed against Chyrel Kneeland. Takes an 8, just 66-8.
So a little bit of column A, column B here, 4 splits. It's going to be tough to work out the pins in that situation. Just that 1 mark.
She had a 124 in the qualifying round to get her to 529. The final spot. Off to the right, 6, 1, 2, 5, 9 on lane 16 here at Central Park Lanes.
Just 6 pins ahead of Cindy Harridan. Great to see her there.
Yeah.
Alicia Callie, Megan Harlow, Kim Baker, and Caitlin Zaleski just missing out.
Nice shot, spare on the board. 86 in the ball in the 9th.
1, 2, 5, 9. Crumples it together.
That was not an easy shot. Need to have more ladies in the upcoming roll-offs.
We are so close to 3,800 subscribers on YouTube. It's unbelievable.
On the crossover, back to splitting again. Unbelievable. 82-9. 3, 6, 10, 7 left.
Important one, though, because it's going to force McKinley to mark, to follow up on her mark, not to mark.
Try at least 2, get to 91. Hit the reset button for the 2nd string. A mark behind her average.
Underwood's victory was really all about the bonuses. In fact, actually, Kneeland had 1 more mark, but despite Underwood having 1 less spare, as I recall, she was able to overcome that.
Pinning leads to winning. Brittany 8, 90 first string.
Yep, 1 mark 90. That's a tough start there. Remember, Candlepin averages are not that much higher than that. For example, if you consider Amanda Carroll, who's going to be the absolute boss level coming up at number 1 seed for our 4th and final match, she had a 117.7 average when she took part in the women's Can-Am. Glennis McKinley did as well, and if she advances, she will face her teammate, Amy Dube, in the next match. She was on 4th place Penny Lane Shooters along with Kathy Boyd, Nikki McKeever, Allie Barber, and Madison Riva.
Glennis McKinley on the bonus. 8. Whittling 5 in the 7. Wood rolling away. 54 half.
It's a About to be an uprising against these pins. Everyone annoyed that 5-pin never wilted.
Didn't you get this one to go? Not this time. That was like a strange slow motion spare. That should be a Nico highlight reel. Nine, 63 through 6 in the first of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network of the WON Sports Television Network. Candlepin Bowling Network, free to subscribe on YouTube. Over 1,400 videos, never a charge, always free. Well, you can pay if you want. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Semi-pro to pro action.
It's appreciated, but far from necessary.
1, wiggling 2, 7, 10. 7th box, first string. Candlepins4Cancer.com for donations via Venmo, soon to be PayPal as well. Also a check can be sent also. The address on the website, Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. Oh, wow, what a shot for a spare.
Outside, beautiful ball deflection. That's the what you like to see. And Glennis McKinley with her second mark in 3.
73 in a ball through 7.
3 marks in a row, of course, racks up bonus money. But that's only 1. That's not 2 straight, but 2 in the past 3.
Beautiful ball, check mark. 5 middle, 3, 6, 10 to the right of the queen. Yeah, there's a king, there's a queen. 79 through 7.
Probably her best looking leave out of the whole bunch. All those splits she had to face. Check mark's not too bad.
For 2 in a row, just missed right, jumped out to 6. 3 middle, 5 left, 10 right. Right above the WON Sports banner. Thank you, Jonathan Rios, executive producer of WON Sports, for putting us across the country. Many states, including Albuquerque, New Mexico. 8 for Glennis.
Hello.
87 through 8. Florida, Ohio, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, all over the place.
WON with a lot of other great syndicated programming and other Candlepin content as well, and 10-pin bowling as well, but Candlepin Corner partnering alongside as well.
There's a strike bid. Yes! Clocked up the 4 last. 97 plus 2 of the night. She has the first string 1.
Pretty conventional strike there. Just blast it to 9 pins and then get a kick off the wall. And there you go.
Third mark of the string. Try to double it up. Looks good. 9.
Ooh.
The queen survives.
Somehow. Big momentum swing here.
Going for a big 20. Nails it. Spare and strike.
Wow, that pin took off into orbit.
107 through 9. 117 the ball in the 10th.
Two consecutive arcs for your McKinley. Phil's counted for the purposes of 3 in a row, so a strike fill, a 10 fill here. Gets money.
There's a chance. 7.
And that is that.
How about a 124 first string to 90 win for Glennis McKinley. 34 pin lead just like that with 2 strings to go. Back with our second string in just a moment on Candlepin Bowling Network on the WON Sports Television Network. Same lane. Right back.
Welcome back to string number 2 here at Candlepins for Cancer. Glennis McKinley with a 124 string off to a 34 pin lead. Here's Brittany Underwood, I beg your pardon, on lane 16.
2 and a wiggling 4. Needs a good start.
Brittany Underwood, our previous winner, defeating Chyrel Kneeland in our previous episode of Candlepins for Cancer.
We're up getting $250 today, plus bonus money. For a spare, no, missed the arching pin, the 2. Did great experience, though.
Not all wood is useful, unfortunately.
Her first time with Chyrel Kneeland, that first match, first time in the top 5 ladder. Brittany at 10 to start the middle string.
Starting off with a 10, that's actually our first 10 box all match. spoiled us with a 20-box beginning in that first match.
Underwood going right, just 4.
Has TikTok presence as well. I decided to just put it on screen. There you are. Brittany Irene. Obviously not streaming live at this moment. That's our job right now.
Brittany, a former youth champion, all events championship winner in the youth league in 2013. 18 through 2 in the second of 3. You get some marks going. Don't win it all at once. No hero ball. Just try to get an extra mark, a half or two.
You've seen all the great talent here on Candlepin Bowling and Candlepin Bowling Network, but there's room for you as well. And room for the future of our game to get started today.
Nice ball. No split, but a tough diamond. Diamond's a girl's best friend, not for Candlepin Bowling spares or 10s.
Not in this game. About a 1 in 4 conversion rate.
Nice bid.
Yeah. Problem with the crossover hit applies to something like this as well.
Eight, 26 through 3.
Previous winners of the ladies' ladder, Amanda Carroll, we'll see her later. Madison Riva, that was at Exeter Lanes. And then Sonia Johnson, that one-pin thriller at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury.
Yes, nice ball off the wall. 8-9. Took a wrong turn. Want to go right turn, Clyde.
Big chance here. Not all wood is useful. She's just going to have to go direct at this pin.
The orangutan Clyde was hilarious in that Clint Eastwood movie, Every Which Way But Loose, and the sequel, Any Which Way You Can. The orangutan Clyde, late 70s, early 80s movies. Every Which Way But Loose. Eddie Rapper wrote the #1 country song also. Had that 45 record.
Brittany waited for her first ball to come back.
Yeah, you want to use that warm ball when you hit a good ball like that sometimes. Pays off, spare.
Why bother bringing the other 3?
36 in the ball through 4 in the middle string. Trying to get a strike here.
Needs a lot of marks here. McKinley with 3 spares and a strike at that last one, including a 20 box of hers.
The bonus is 4, 40 through 4.
I think that's the lowest fill she's had all day.
Nice bid, 3 in the 6.
Yeah, that was very good there. I suppose too thin on the head pin, but that was a great offer.
Brittany an 8-48 half. Glennis McKinley starts a middle string of 34 in the match, winning the first 124-90.
Nothing is certain in this sport.
That is certain. This holiday season, all season long, pick up a Candlepin gift card at your local bowling center, available here at Central Park Lanes, your local bowling center. Please support your centers and get your friends to win this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin bowling. Nothing like it. A sport for any age, any occasion, all year round as well, not just the holidays. Glennis head pin it, 2 wiggling 4, 6-10 on the right. Feels like winter outside today in this late fall season.
Yeah, 'tis the season for bowling.
McKinley trying to send it over. Good effort. Good effort there. Won't go.
Wood was starting to spin across, but didn't get nearly far enough.
Glennis splits the uprights for a 10 through 1.
Another quality 10. We saw a lot of that last string, and she's actually left 15 fewer pins. 9 fewer pins through string 1, to be fair, but that's creating a trend as well, in addition to her 2 extra marks, an extra strike and an extra spare.
Another good ball, splitting this time. 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right. Getting a Brittany split there. Boy, she was terrific in the first Candlepins for Cancer women's 220 doubles event, Exeter Lanes. She threw 5 strikes in that 2-string final with Deb DeRosia over Shannon Scribner and Kelsey Layton. A thriller on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Just missed right. Wood whirls and twirls behind the 4 left, 3 in the right.
So many bowlers really want to go right there and really get in that pocket, but what often happens is they'll overcorrect and actually miss the object pin altogether. But with the tasty carrot at the end of the stick for getting that spare, who can blame them?
8 that time, 18 through 2. Face Hood on the 50-50 raffle for Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you.
Every little bit helps. We mentioned how $1 at a time in the lemon drop pools really go a long way. $68,000 given to families over the life of the charity. And we thank the entire bowling community and you watching so much for all your support.
The queen falls down finally. Clean shot the 10. Forget about the wood.
McKinley ended that last string with 3 great looks. Now she starts early on this one.
For a spare. Missed it.
Boy, it looks good going down.
The wind took it.
Just tailed away at the last moment.
Close the windows, John Cadero. Candyman here in the house of Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire. Wasn't there. 9, 27 through 3. Needs a mark to take the lead in the string, but has a 34-pin lead coming into the second.
Boutwell's another previous ladder host of Candlepins for Cancer as well. Also hosted the last Pro Series events, the Skins competition. I enjoyed covering that Skins competition. It was a great change-up from usual Pro Series coverage. Though I tell you, having all 4 bowlers going in once was a pinball competition. Folks, I apologize for the helter-skelter coverage of that. And I look forward to making sure we get ahead of things and make sure we have score spotters and all that so that we could better follow along with it. Still a ton of fun.
Glennis 4 horsemen in the 9. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. 4th box, second string.
Nick Zuffalato won that event, but Corey Packard, highest qualifier and a finals appearance. He's going to get a ton of Pro Series points.
Glennis, good effort, falls short with the 7. No marks yet. And it's good news for Brittany Underwood, who's trying to hang on here and trying to work away in that deficit.
And Allie Barber, who was Glennis McKinley's Can-Am teammate, was the winner of the last Pro Series event.
One pin of Amanda Carroll, 360 to 359. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube to watch it. Glennis at 10, 37 through 4. Brittany had a 48 half.
McKinley's also been a frequent face of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Was unable to complete the current season, but hopefully we'll be able to see her again.
2-8 plucked out that time, but just very stoic lanes, does her business on the lanes, just a class act on and off the lanes. On the Hall of Fame nomination for the 2027 class, well deserved.
Yeah.
Second ball, good shot there, but won't go. 4 left, 5 right. Try to get one, get to 46.5. Brittany just trims it down slightly here in the second. Glennis a 9, 46 half, down 2 in the string, up 32 in the match. Halfway through the match. Let's pause 10 point. I forgot to do it last match, Greg. I apologize. I'll have to do it twice now. Let's pause 16.2 seconds for station identification with the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Thank goodness the FCC can't take us off the air here. You have no power here. This is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. My name's Greg Gouillart. That's Paul Grant. And thank you very much for liking the video by hitting that thumbs up button if you're logged in on the appropriate platform, and liking, following, and subscribing the Facebook and YouTube pages so that you're always in the know about the latest Candlepin content.
I think you're right on track there time-wise. You could defer the 1/10 of a second back if you'd like.
I've played loosey-goosey with the time limits the whole time.
I'm easy going. Brittany plucks out the 3-9, now going left, 1, 2, 5, right side, 6-10. Excellent first match against Chyrel Kneeland. Chyrel bowled decent too. Brittany prevailed as the 5th seed. Look for a bunch and does, gets 4 of the 5. Big 9, 57 through 6.
Yeah, and just stayed behind the line. That was a close one. But she did.
$250 for the runner-up in this match. $100 strike challenge after the 3rd string, after the interviews. Each bowler throws 1 ball. They get a strike. They win $100. Plain and simple. Madison Kelly, now Madison Rivers, nowadays, won it the first 2 times she did it. Plucking out 2 again.
Just wanted too much. I ain't paying.
$250, not a bad payday either way.
Al Johnson paraphrased.
Second ball just off the mark.
Uh-oh.
147, 610. Unbelievable.
Not even going to give Friendly's their plug?
Yeah, Friendly's Ice Cream, local company. has a Jim Dandy. That's 4 scoops of ice cream versus 3 in a banana split. My mother used to get Jim Dandy. When she passed away of cancer in '79, I took over the Jim Dandy role on banana splits. I went to 4 scoops instead of 3.
I didn't mean to play like a Johnny Rockets jukebox there. I just couldn't resist.
No, I was going to say, I held back that time for once. Not that I ever hold back. 5 middle, 247 left. 247 left for Brittany Underwood. 62 through 7.
Our wider WON syndicated audience can handle an obnoxious local reference.
Oh, nice shot. Too bad. Right on the nose.
Woof.
Brittany, another object hit.
Yeah, we'll just let the pin sweep take that one. 3 object pins, and that's all she has to show for it.
73, a cruel game sometimes. It's like golf. It'll drive you crazy.
Bring down 10 better pins. Come on. With these lovely pin setter machinery that nobody makes anymore, and someone really needs to if we're going to have more Candlepin centers. Though, once opening, thanks Flatbread Company in Worcester.
Although Greg, I have to see if I can pull Greg up to Maine, to Westport, Maine. Not too far from Big 20 for the Maine State Finals this year. APH, Average Handicap, and the Classic Opens. Nice shot off the wall, spare. Wow. That was a tough one. 80 in the ball through 9. Second spare of the string.
And a timely one as well.
Yeah, so that's going to be April 5th and 6th. Westport Bowling Center in Westbrook, Maine.
Underwood's got 2 spares. McKinley, though, with a half to bowl, hasn't had one yet.
On the bonus.
Ooh,
Pushes
yes.
the 10 down. Big chance, 4 in the 7.
That 10-pin tipping is a big moment in this match.
88 through 9. Crucial shot here. Trying to get back in it. Can she get it? No.
Don't get it twisted. McKinley is still way ahead, but although that spare got missed, and it's a turning point.
That's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10, 98. 98 second string for Brittany Underwood. 2 string total, Greg.
Is a 188. Below where she'd like to be, but we've seen her overperform before. Both these bowlers did actually take place at the Pro Series Boutwell Skins event. Underwood had 498 there, in contrast to her 529 she had to qualify for our show today. And Glennis McKinley remarkably consistent. 545 that day at Boutwell's, and then 549 to qualify here. Amazing consistency throughout her career.
Glennis is called the setback shot in Canada. 5, 6, 10, left to right.
Thank you, Corey Smith. Much appreciated. Very fine bowler on Kingswood Bulletproof.
Not an easy shot to make. Still isn't there.
The piece of wood just is a great disappointment every single time.
Right on for a 10. 56 through 6, looking for a first mark of the string.
It's another quality 10, and if she keeps getting 10s here, she would be gaining 19 in just a pinning alone.
Glennis, 1-3-68 and back. 7th box, second string, East Boston, Massachusetts, Central Park Lanes. Upstairs, 12 downstairs, 10 upstairs. Smooth ball, not quite.
Almost a Statue of Liberty approach as ever. Every bowler adopts their own independent approach there. See the ball held way up as she approaches.
Glennis just hooked left for a 9, 65 through 7 without a mark. Good pinning.
Statue of Liberty, of course, holds a book in her other hand. Some other bowlers apparently will hold another ball in their hand. That's something you rarely ever see, but some do it just to have a counterweight. It is allowed, but very uncommon.
Glennis looking for first mark of the string, crossing over. Opposite side. Can't say Brooklyn side. Sorry, WN Sports. Jonathan Rios said this. I'm a Celtic fan. Came from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So I said the crossover. That's the opposite side of the head pin for right-hander. And that 1-2 pocket for right-hander.
You are tentatively forgiven, I think.
Second ball just curved inside. Got the 5 and 9. Leave up the 3, 6, 10, and the 7 left.
Thanks for Juan Soto. Please let that age well.
But the Candlepins for Cancer logo, Steve Reno Sr., the Hall of Famer, made that logo a few years ago for us. 9, nice pinning. 74-8 in the second of 3. She has control of the match right now. Brittany was going to need a big third string to get to the semifinals against Amy Dube.
Steve Reno's bowling skills are obviously Hall of Fame caliber, as literally, officially, but his woodcrafting skills do not get enough love. He's done a lot of great projects for a lot of bowling centers and bowlers, including Jenny Rose, 210, game up with a Fred Flintstone with 210 on the ball.
He's a great guy, class act. He's had his challenge in the past, but he's overcome them, and just a great guy.
Great gentleman, great former host of Candlepins for Kids.
Yep, he's in the 2023 Hall of Fame class with Hall of Famer Al Johnson, founder of Candlepins for Cancer.
And his father, Harry, posthumously.
Oh, wow, what a shot for a spare. How about that one, Nico? Nico highlight reel, Nico Pujar, Missouri, putting stats and clips together for us.
And I'm guessing Jonathan Rios with a replay there, no pressure.
He puts wow shots on the screen, instant replay called Wow Shots. Thank you, Jonathan. Where'd you get that idea from? I didn't put him up to it either. He did it on his own. 84 in the ball through 9, a first mark.
Oh, boy.
Buries the pocket and gets 8 and goal post. 92 through 9. She's won the second string in a row.
That's 6 splits in this string, by the way. Brittany curiously had 0.
But you see how calm she is despite the splits? That's how you focus. Good effort there. Some of the 10 goals, the 7 does not. What a crazy game.
Very demure, very mindful.
Upper 30s lead going to the final string. In the channel for 9, 101 second string, 225 through 2 to 188. The lead is 37, heading to the final string. Back with our third and final string next on the WON Sports Television Network and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
So 225, 188, is that right? Thank you. When you're ready, Brittany. And welcome back. String number 3 underway. Brittany Underwood with 4 pins down, 6 to go. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 37 pin advantage for Glennis McKinley through 2 strings of 3.
3 in the right, wiggling 4 in the left. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live on Candlepin Bowling Network and WN Sports Television Network, Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. Ladies ladder, second one today. Brittany at 8 to start the final string, which you need a monster string to get to the next round. She has a high single of 146, and she might need to beat that. One over 20 years. Underwood going right for body language not there this match. Enjoys cooking, baking, watching hockey, and doing outdoor activities. Mother got her involved. Bowling. 1-5 in the 9. Things just aren't going his way, as it did in the first match. Eight. 16 through 2 in the final string. Glennis McKinley in control right now.
Bowling absolutely could be, again, another great recreational sport for those looking for an after-school activity, for example. I know soccer is starting to overtake as a top participation sport, but bowling could be that way again, absolutely. I mean, the community you build and just the friends in the community, I think, are probably the best part of the Candlepin world.
1, 3, 6, 4, 7 left. Tough shot. Good effort. Would roll into the 4. Wobbling around. Underwood 10, 26 through 3 in the third.
And, of course, Madison Riva, who part of the Kelly family of Hall of Fame bowlers. She got her start on the New Gen show as well, so.
Amy Dube takes on the winner of this match, the 2 seed. Brittany finds the pocket, rolling back. Has the 2-8 and the wiggling 10. 2 pieces on the deck. See if she can pull this off somehow.
Brittany did not bowl in the Can-Am, but did bowl in a different Canadian event. For the life of me, I can't remember which.
Tough break there.
But you really enjoyed the experience up there. It's great, the international aspect of the United States and Canada in the Candlepin bowling universe.
She's thrilled to be here today. Won her first match. Not looking good right now here. 36 through 4.
Still 6 boxes left. Still chances to get some bonus money, which McKinley nearly did in the first string. 3 marks in a row. Tough to get that pin perfect string we're after here. 10 spares and strikes, but there's money for that as well.
Brittany gets 3, the 4, 7, 8.
And one-footed or otherwise, the strike challenge.
Good second ball. A little late breaking. 2 left, 5 right. Trying to get to 46 and a half.
Pardon?
Trying to get to
46 at the half. I thought you were
46 at the half. 8, make it 44 at the half now. Missing that shot there. 44 through 5.
44.0, yes.
Okay, we make up station identification, but let's pause for 6.1 second of station identification from Greg Gouillart.
This is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much for watching in both places, and make sure you see the news on Facebook and the videos on YouTube. Thanks.
You sound like me talking now. So that's why I talk socially. I get it from my father. It dies with me. I don't do it on purpose. I just do. Strike bid for McKinley, almost. He's up to 4.
This time narrowly missing the 4 pin instead of clobbering it like her last strike in string 1.
1 by 34, 1 by 3. Spare. Just not the 3rd.
Loaded up is the crowd chant.
She was the 3rd seed in the Big 20 first one we did a couple seasons ago. She lost to Mario Johnson, was the 5th seed. Mario got to the finals and lost to Amanda Carroll, number 1 seed. 4-2 split that time on the spare, 14 through 1 in the 3rd.
Chester Cove's favorite this, Dave Chester Cove, Vice President of the Candlepin Bowlers Association.
Headpin only, strange one there.
They're not doing a lot of public-facing work at the current moment, but I know they're still having meetings and looking to do a lot of work around just, bowler advocacy as well as compiling results of past events. There's a lot of lost history of Candlepin bowling, as that one Facebook group puts it.
And it's a 7, 21 through 2 here in the final string.
One of the reasons we love our YouTube channel so much. You're not going to lose our history. It's on the internet forever.
McKinley back in the pocket, 7, maybe 8. Wobbling 10 holds its ground. 5 middle, 9 to the right in the middle.
At least the 9 and 10 is connected by wood here. It's the 5 pin that's going to be the dastardly one.
I like Dastardly and Muttley, that cartoon. Okay, I'm going to test you in this one. You're too young on this one.
What's on the left, by the way? Not going to try it, though.
Just missed. Thought she used the wood. She tried to go outside that 5, sweep it over.
Yeah, it looked like the red line was lined up with it. We'll see.
I think so.
And
I trust him more than myself in that one.
But then the tip would probably spin out maybe and hit the 10 instead.
Hit the 9, wouldn't go. Nice effort, 9. 30 through 3 in the 3rd.
Yeah, I'm not convinced my line was better.
What were your favorite cartoons growing up?
I mean, SpongeBob, predictably, A lot of the Nickelodeon shows more than Disney, I would say.
See, it was Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner Hour for me.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Sylvester and Tweety, and I liked...
Tom and Jerry. Oh, no.
I like Tom and Jerry. I wasn't into that for some reason.
I like the crazy
I felt
slapstick.
I felt bad for the mouse. That's why, probably.
Some things didn't age well. But Jerry usually wins.
Okay, but I don't know if you... Charles Nelson Riley at Sid and Marty Croft production, Lidsville. That was a funny show, I thought. Lidsville. City of Hot People.
I only know Charles from Match Game.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Played the evil hoodoo. Lidsville.
I'm 32 years old, folks, if you want a frame of reference.
1 minute, 51 second introduction to that show. Tells the story what happened. Actually, Eddie Munster plays the part, Butch Patrick plays the part of Mark on that show, Lidsville. Just saying.
Lids, you mean like that mall hat store?
Lidsville. A Sid and Marty Croft production, 9, 39 through 4 for Glennis.
Just that one spare to start off here.
Only 17 episodes, 2 seasons. In the 70s.
Brittany's going to need pretty much a mark out in the back half here.
McKinley on the crossover, 5-7-10. The Matt Susi special, no wood, no luck. Hey, Greg, you haven't mentioned that Sky Bar yet.
You can't get it in edgewise here.
Making Mike Warren jealous here.
Plus, I got to save some space for the East Boston cuisine here. I mean, fantastic restaurants wherever you look.
Well, Mike Warren's wife actually likes the Sky Bars.
You just waltz out of Central Park Lanes on Saratoga Street. It's hard not to trip over one.
The same company makes the Necco Wafers, makes the Sky Bar. Now made in Sudbury, Massachusetts. It would discontinued for a while. They brought it back at popular demand. 7 that time, 46 half, up 2 in the string, 39 in the match, 5 blocks to go. But needs a monster half.
Winner faces Amy Dube, and winner of that faces Amanda Carroll. Candlepins4Cancer.com, as you see it on your screen, to donate and help out the bowling community. Every little bit helps promote the game and give direct financial relief when it matters most to these folks. Not every recipient gives a testimonial, as it's absolutely their right, but some have, and the heartwarming notes that we've received as well make this every bit worthwhile. So thank you very much. Looking to have a PayPal option soon, but in the meantime, Venmo or check. Or check with a Q, I suppose, if you're in Canada. Like the rest of the English-speaking civilized world spells it, to be fair.
Yeah, they don't do Venmo in Canada as of last year, so you have to send a check. Candlepins4Cancer.com, the address on the website.
Only last year? I thought that was longer standing.
I don't know. That's what I was told at the Worlds a couple of years last year. Moncton, 7 that time for Brittany, 51-6, and looking like Glennis McKinley advancing to the semifinals against Amy Dube. But great experience for her, terrific lady on and off the lanes. And has a bright future, I believe.
Oh, sure. As bright as her bowling balls.
Yes.
Look like everlasting gobstoppers. Too much monochrome in the world, to be fair.
And she'll be turning 30 in February.
Especially with seasonal affective nonsense we get up here with the decreasing sunlight as well. You need more brightness.
From the South Shore in Rockland, Massachusetts. 8 blocks, 59-7. Terrific in that first match. This one, not so much. But again, tough opponent, Glennis McKinley, with that big 124 91st ring win.
Yep.
Set the tone.
When a match gets that out of hand like that, you just have to wonder where was the big explosive moment, and that easily had to be Glennis McKinley. 4 marks in the last 6 of that first string, and she hasn't looked back since.
And no bonus money either.
Not just yet. It's been tough to come by here.
One threw away. He gets a laugh out of that one. It's a Southwest Airline commercial. Want to get away?
Now cracking jokes with the crowd here. Good bunch here. You can't fit a lot of people up here, and yet we're nearing capacity.
Pretty lucky to get 5 out of that. She gets a laugh out of that one. I love her attitude, though. Didn't take a nutty. 64-8.
Now you throw a $20, you get some bonus money out of it.
Her first time in the top 5 ladder. Good for her. Already won 1 match. And Lemon dropped for the second time. $2 for Candlepins for Cancer. And Chyrel Kneeland still has $1. Chyrel still in tennis. Chyrel still has $1 from last match. I'll make sure I get her on the way out. I'll follow up a great cause. It's the 4 pin and the 6 pin on your first ball. Second left to second right. 5 on a spare strike. 10 on the double strike. Not a mandate. It is optional, but most people are good about it. Of course, I'll teach you if you don't. Good fun. Brittany at 7, 71-9.
Make sure to watch all the Candlepins for Cancer episodes. Got a great playlist as well to see all our previous step ladders as well. And, of course, here on WON Sports.
Brittany 1-3-8-10. What a great job Jonathan Rios has done on WON Sports and the WON Television Network.
Pretty impressive for a one-man operation there.
There's a lot of, they do horror movies, they do all kinds of movies and classic movies, all kinds of sports, live sports too, high school football and more. I did high school football for 3 years. I loved doing high school football in the 80s. Natick, Massachusetts, the Redmen at the time, dominant team back then. Brittany at 9, disappointing 80, and a disappointing match, just 268.
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of that last string there, the scores are going to fall off when you realize it's just too much. I'm just trying to think here. I remember when Madison Riva won 3 straight in our second ladies ladder, how low the opponent's scores were as well. Sharon Britton gave her a good run for her money, but the other scores were sub 300 when just past a point. You just know the writing's on the wall.
McKinley drops 5. On her way to take on Amy Dube next. She's led wire to wire. We'll talk to both bowlers before I sign off, and stay tuned for the $100 strike challenge after the break, after Glennis finishes his 3rd string.
Which does mean we set up a clash of Can-Am teammates up in Halifax.
Nice ball. It goes. Spare. 56 in the ball through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network and WON Sports Television Network.
The match was already over. McKinley technically didn't have to stand up, but it's good momentum. You want to just keep it going and make sure you stay on track, because you got another great opponent coming up in Amy Dube.
On the bonus, 1-2-7. The 2 falls down. 1-7-10. The Augusta, Maine special, I call it. Great name for a bowling center in Augusta, Maine, by Mark Carrier's house. Lousy lead for a bowler, but a 7 fill. 63 through 6. It's already clinched to go in the semifinals. Sweeping that wood over. Oh, she does! The ball of the 10. How about that one?
2 in a
Nico
row.
highlight reel, back to back. Look at $25 in bonus money if you should get a spare a strike here. 73 in the ball through 7 at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass.
Those of you watching on Candlepin Bowling Network live on Facebook and YouTube, another episode coming up very soon.
9 drop as 1 falls down. 82 through 7 for $25 in bonus money. 3 marks in a row.
Was the blue or the black envelope the bonus money?
I forget. Blue and black look the same to me. For a spare. Bang! $25 in bonus money. 92 in the ball through 8. She'll get that after her final match.
I'll keep track.
On the nose. 9 again. She can get $25 in bonus money for the 4th mark in a row.
And a piece of wood took a dive out back. That could have been a hammer.
101 through 8. For 4 in a row. Bang! 111 in the ball in the 9. $50 in bonus money. Brittany Underwood gets $250 today. Beautiful ball, crossing over, 7 more.
This is gettable.
5 in the 9.
This is gettable too.
111 through 9. Correction, 118 through 9.
What Don Gillis would call the side saddle triangle once upon a time on the great Channel 5 show.
Hall of Famer Don Gillis. For another one. Oh, lightly salted. Moves up the 9. The wood rolls, and that close.
Not a chance. That was way too slow.
Trying to get to 128. 10. Vintage Glennis McKinley, 128 final string. 3-string total from Greg Gouillart.
353 for Glennis McKinley, 268 for Brittany Underwood. And there you see the final results. How about 2 120-plus strings for McKinley to advance to the semifinal match against Amy Dube.
Stay tuned for $100 strike challenge next on the WON Sports Television Network and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome back to Candlepins For Cancer on Candlepin Bowling Network, the WN Sports Television Network. Brittany Underwood, not your match that time, but great in that first match today. Glennis McKinley, too much for you this time.
Yes, she definitely was.
You got a bright future, though. You're throwing a good ball overall. I think you have a really tremendous future.
Thank you. Yeah.
You win $250 minus $2 for lemon drops.
Woo! Perfect.
Thanks a lot. Brittany Underwood, give it up for her. Great young bowler. Glennis, breathless, huh?
Yes, still, thanks. Still struggling. She flies. I'm trying to fly. It's hard.
She wants a rematch, three strings right now.
No. No, it's not true.
I just want to vein. You always seem to come with these big strings when you need it most.
Sometimes, not always. I wish that was the case, but sometimes.
The first women's doubles event we did, Candlepins for Cancer, the first season, you had 5 strikes in that 2-string match.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often for me, but I'll take it when it does.
You seem to step up the big time. You had 1,200 the Battle of the Sexes the first time at 120 average.
Yeah, that was fun. I like bowling against men. That helps.
Now you get to take on your friend Amy Dube next.
Yes, no kidding. Lord help me.
You get a 3-letter word for winning.
Wow.
All right. $100 strike challenge. You go first, throw a ball, pick your favorite lane. Brittany will go afterwards. $100 strike challenge. Glennis lane 16, $100 strike challenge. Nothing there. Now Brittany will try to get another $100 for $350. Minus their $2 in lemon drops. It's putting Candlepins for Cancer. Underwood too far left. That'll do it. Greg, we got to wrap us up.
Thank you very much for watching this presentation of Candlepins for Cancer here on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Media Network. And until next episode, so long.